I'd like to thank my honourable friend, the member for Hayes and Arlington, for securing this debate, but also his fight for truth and justice over many years. Many believe this issue goes to the very heart of the Hillsborough Law, or Public Office Accountability Bill, for which I'm proud to be the parliamentary lead. My focus is to ensure that this law delivers a true legacy for the 97 who died at Hillsborough and for all those who have suffered at the end of a state that failed them. It may also form part of the solution to the issues we are discussing today, because this is about power without accountability, institutions that close ranks, and ordinary people left to fight alone. The Hillsborough Law is about driving a cultural change in institutions that resist transparency, and that is precisely where the Financial Conduct Authority is falling short. Time and time again, the FCA has failed to give straight answers to state questions. This isn't regulation, it's evasion. We have seen this culture before in Hillsborough, the Post Office Horizon scandal, contaminated blood scandal, many others, and this scandal may well join that damning list of state failure and cover-up. A 2024 report by the All-Parliamentary Group on Investment Fraud and Fairer Financial Services should have raised alarm bells for the then government. A former FCA employee described the worst staff culture of their 40-year career. We have heard of whistleblowers being sidelined, dissent suppressed, and an official line enforced. This is not a regulator acting in the public interest. It's an organisation protecting itself. And when regulators fail, people pay the price. Water, energy, finance, the list goes on and on. So let me turn to hidden credit liabilities. The APPG report highlights serious concerns about the FCA's handling of the mis-selling of interest rate hedging products to small businesses, including the failure to address hidden credit line risks and a pattern of evasion when challenged. Take the case of Andrew Candy. In 2008, he sought a simple fixed-rate loan. Instead, he was sold a complex product without being told about hidden credit lines, margin calls or risks by the seller at HSBC. He was later hit with a £70,000 break cost that had never been disclosed. His business collapsed and he sold his family home. And what followed was 17 years of stress and injustice with no proper accountability or resolution. And that story is familiar to many sitting behind me today. Even attempts at compromise were met with further loss and distress. This is not just a banking failure. It's a regulatory failure. Due to a fear of standing up to the big banks, shamefully, the FCA stood by and done nothing. Worse, the concerns that obscured the truth, including the existence of hidden credit lines, and colluded in the practices, as we've heard here today from honourable members. And here lies the deeper issue. The FCA is a private company, limited by guarantee. It has immunity from civil liability. It can resist scrutiny in the courts. This cannot stand. If there is a gap to which the FCA can escape accountability, it is our duty to close it, because no regulator should be above the law, no institution beyond scrutiny, and no citizen left to fight alone. Andrew Candy's case is not isolated, as we've heard today. It is a warning of what happens when power operates within shadows. As parliamentarians, we must shine a light, demand truth, and stand with those who have been wronged. I understand that amendments to the Hillsborough Law are being considered to extend the duty of candour to regulators, including the FCA. That case will be compelling, certainly with what we've heard here today, and is likely to commend strong support both in this place and the Lords. And if the call for an inquiry is taken by the government, which I hope it is, I fully support, then the Hillsborough Law could be a huge element of getting truth, accountability and justice in that inquiry. For people like Andrew Candy, it cannot come soon enough. Thank you, Chair.